Good evening.
How could the Nine let this happen? Are they angry with her?
Once again, we return to the story of Caius, Spellsword, Dunmer, Eternal Champion, former head of the Blades in Vardenfell, most loyal agent of the Emperor, Hortator of the Great Houses, Nerevarine, and currently escorting Martin out of the ruins of Kvatch. Now, if memory serves, there was an accident with the last sort of the last run, so we have to come back. We're still on our way to Weynon Priory. And as much as I would like to go to Anvil to see what's going on with the Prophet, I should probably follow what's going on with Martin. I also seem to think, though, that this lets me pick up some of the items that I dropped along the way. I should say that I'm recording this. I used to have a big batch of episodes ready to go, but I've gotten through my reserves. So I'm recording this the night before, and I'm hoping that it will be uploaded in time. But over the next little while, it's going to be touch and go for recording these.
What can I do for you?
I don't suppose you've heard what... Never mind.
If you run into trouble, come find me.
Should probably be a little bit better at saving landmarks. Just so I don't have to redo all of this again. Still kind of a gray day. Still very pleasant to be out in nature. I sort of have the space for it. Well, Martin's a fan of alchemy, otherwise this is going to be a tedious trip for him. I do need to work out a plan for those other tasks, so heading out to Anvil as well as some of the, I think it's in the northeast. I had some tasks that I wanted to do. Given that I actually have Martin in tow, that is my priority, though. Even if I have to walk back. I don't think I noticed that statue before. mean, I could try and go off. I could just try and go through the Imperial Reserve. I think I'll stick to the roads. If I go out on my own, I only have myself to blame if there's trouble, but I have a septum in tow, so that's probably a little less surprising that I don't, there's nothing to pick up over there, but doesn't hurt to double check. Figure if it's in a tough to reach spot, I probably didn't get it last time.
You draw power from the well.
Hope I didn't lose Martin. There you are. Debating as to whether or not I want to spend some time in the Imperial Arena on my way back. Wouldn't be a bad time to do it. Martin doesn't seem quite the talkative type. I feel like blackberries might be helpful. I can't remember, it might have been a weight thing previously, but until I get a good read on what materials I need, I'm probably just going to obsessively collect them. Plus the books, if I'm not mistaken, seem to indicate that it's possible to make potions with a single ingredient if you get a high enough level. And I'm assuming that's within the game. How did I... Okay, apparently I neglected the last troll. Okay, I'm a little nervous on the on the journey. So. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Unless you need something, let's continue on to Weynon Priory.
To Weynon Priory, then.
Oh no! Imperial roads ain't what they used to be, apparently.
Your restoration skill increased. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned.
So, there was obviously a troll running by there. Be nice if I can get a blazing spear in before we have to take it on proper. It's also getting dark out. Oh, good lord. Okay, well, at least he's unconscious. Brother Martin, stop! You've done enough.
Take that! A little closer! Morakatosh!
That last one was my bad.
Yeah! Take that! Yeah! Yeah!
You are not making this easy, Martin. Alright, so it has Restore Magicka. So blackberries are definitely a priority. Now, I also believe that I am... Oh, apparently I'm not trained. Fair enough. No fortified personality. Only as a last resort. Come on. Oh, it's getting worse. All right. While I was in Kvatch, I should have unburdened myself. That was on me.
What do you want?
Hear any rumors?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion gate and saved the city?
I might have had something to do that. I might have had a little something to do with that.
Good day.
Well, we're making decent enough progress. It might make sense to stop by the Imperial City just for a chance to unload my acquisitions. Definitely like the views. Apparently I overshot the Imperial City. So obviously I was trying to avoid stopping by here, but it is night and we're gonna need a place to sleep. In addition, it's not just that I have some things to sell. I'm going to be able to train in... Oh wait, that's right. If I sleep in a bed, then I'm not going to be able to trade.
You have my ear, citizen.
Well met.
Well met to you too.
It's you. Hi.
Speak.
How goes it? It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Don't suppose you're doing any training right now, are you? No.
Bye.
You have my ear, citizen.
Alright, looks like we're waiting a bit.
Hello.
Any friend of the society is a friend of mine. Have a look around.
Will do, but I forgot you're probably not the person I want to talk to.
Farewell.
Maybe there's a fighting chance. Oops. Nobody noticed.
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers.
Exactly who I wanted to talk to.
Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. I can show you some... Let's see if we... Knowledge. I'm willing to... Can't go into battle with broken equipment. Certainly. What can I... You've made a good... got to be. That's more than I usually pay. That seems a fair price.
I don't think I'm quite ready to give up the boots of insulation. Or, actually, I am, because I've got better armor. Before I do that, let's talk repair hammers.
Thank you. Come again. Farewell. Welcome to a... I'm pretty handy. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? An excellent bargain. You've made a good bit of gold. You got...
This is a real shame.
That's more than I usually pay. That's more than I...
I'll hang on to this for now.
Thank you. Come again.
Should probably see if there's
Can
anything
I
to buy.
interest you in some of my wares?
12 damage with an elven's short sword. I mean, it's not bad. But it is heavier than what I've currently got. I think I'll live with what I've got now.
Take care.
What is it, citizen?
Any friend of the Society is a friend of mine. Have a look around.
Tell me about
Well,
yourself.
maybe Thorinir wasn't responsible for digging up those corpses. But good riddance to his insane prices. Nice job.
Any rumors?
There's something strange about Ida of Lenormand. I heard she was climbing up the chapel just so she could jump off.
I didn't save, did I? Drat. Alright, that's not so bad.
Any friend of the... Only quality goods for sale here. No deal. That's...
Heavy stuff I should be getting rid of, even if it's useful.
I appreciate your business.
And
Good
I
day.
figure what I can probably do now with materials.
Any friend of the... What can I interest you in? You drive... I let... That's... About... I let that... A fun... That...
So priority's gonna go to utility, and then everything else I'm just gonna
drive-
try and sell as much as I
Bargain at
can.
an... A fun... You... A fun... You're a... Pleasure... I let that... That's it. You're a... An eight.
Probably
You
should have
drive
checked
a
to see
hard
how much
bargain.
this guy had.
I let that... A pleasure to serve you. Goodbye.
I'm rather surprised that I'm not encumbered. Alright, so I gotta do this in a special order. Okay, so the next priority is going to be Restore Magicka. Now these are the ones that I'm not actually going to sell. So it's possible I'll actually lose money on this. Alright, now on to fatigue. divide restore fatigue into 2 batches. So something like Alkanet Flower, restore intelligence might be useful. Fortify willpower might be useful. So some of these I might want to use for other items. Reflect might be kind of helpful, but okay. So now I'm gonna try and take a few things that I want, like fortifying personality. Okay, so that doesn't happen. Let's see if we can do that with Apple and fortify willpower. Don't really think I have anything else that I want to try and do, so let's just try find something that I have a lot of. Sorry, before I do that, what's heavy? Mort flesh and clan fear claws. Yeah, okay. I gotta find a better system. I realize the flax seeds are helpful for my Restore Magicka, but I have a feeling I'm not going to make 100 of them.
Any friend of the Society is a friend of mine. Have a look around. Let's do business.
Alright, so now I want to get rid of the heavy stuff and the stuff I'm not going to use. So, weight 3, Restore Fatigue, doesn't matter how good it is. I'm not going to take it.
That seems an excellent bargain. Will you drive? You've made a good bit of gold. That seems... That's a good... You've made a good... That's a fair...
I'll hang on to these for now.
That's a good deal.
I feel like I only need 1 stack of this.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Should probably say the same about the Restore Intelligence, really.
You got a great deal there.
Alright. I call
Tell
that a
your
good
friends
day's
about
work.
me. Be seeing you. Oh, it's my pleasure. Please continue.
Do you have anything else
May
I
I
haven't bought
interest
yet?
you?
No.
You too.
Never open.
It's so good to meet you.
Like a room, please.
Yes? I do have a bed available for 20 gold a night. Would you like to rent it? Very good. It's up the stairs there. First door on your left. Sleep well.
I see.
Alright, fine.
You've ascended to level 17. Life isn't over, you can still get smarter or cleverer or more experienced or meaner, but your body and soul just aren't going to get any younger.
Alright. Now we head back out and properly on the way to Weynon Priory.
I'm never.
Also, I believe the
Well met.
Dunmer inside of that inn is an imposter. It should be something like, "I am never too busy for a good talk." Kind of sounds like in some sort of British comedy. "Oh, I'm never too busy for a good talk."
Hello there.
How can I help you?
If you're looking to buy cheap spells, Edgar's is the place to look.
I thought he was offering. Oh, you know what? I gotta go back to the merchant district. The whole reason I did this sleep was so that I can get that extra training on repairs.
Take care.
Farewell.
I really want to go to the arena, but now is not the time.
Oh, come on.
Well met.
More training, please.
You've got a lot to learn.
Long days and nights at the forge make you strong and tough. You are now a journeyman armorer. Using repair hammers, you can now fully repair magic weapons and armor.
And this is, of course, why
Pay
we did the
attention.
training, but
Let's get to
I'll get a little
There's
more in.
much Let's get to Take care.
I don't have the same priority for this kind of training anymore, though. Obviously, Magicka is more useful, particularly destruction and restoration. I think we're still ahead for coin. If we've netted out at the if we're lower than when we started, it's just because of the training, which is something I'm willing to sink money into.
You have my ear, citizen. Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Alright, not the best weather for it, but we're on our way to Weynon Priory now.
You need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
I don't think I have anything that
Knowledge
I've...
is power. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I had a bunch of books I could sell. I think I'll hang on to this one. This I can afford to get rid of.
You got a great deal there. You're trying to drive me out of... No deal. You got a great deal there. An excellent bargain. An excellent bargain. A fine
Now it looks like I already got rid of the duplicates.
Thank you for your patronage. Walk over. You need something?
Any rumors?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Yeah, maybe.
Walk always in the shadow of...
Yep, we're on the right track. Or maybe not. Well, that says coral, so... This is totally not the right way. Jerks. Then again, neither is this. I'm sure Martin is not feeling confident about his guide right now. Oh, come on. So I think we're at the point where we can expect a better class of enemy. I hear it, I just don't know.
Oh, what's the matter? The baby gonna cry? Yeah! You'll never take me down.
Sorry about that, Martin. Gotta work on the aim a little bit. You don't look so good. Oh, come on! At this point, I'm starting to feel a little insulted that they're not coming after me. So last time I was here, there was a bandit around the corner. So used to picking up reagents. Anything that's growing on bark is pretty much gonna catch my attention. Oh. Sorry.
What did you do that for? The dawn is ready to turn.
Did I miss something? I'm sorry to reload this, but if Martin's attacking me and I'm hearing a message. So I thought those were the guys who attacked us at the very start. Or it could be that that's based on the erroneous attack I did before. Anyways, I try not to undo stuff like that too much. But if it's a huge blunder, like something I didn't intend to do, I do permit myself some flexibility. Especially things that apparently throw off the whole story. I'll wait till I'm a little bit further. I am a little curious if I can just take out Martin. Wrong button. I think I'll try and at least get some of the details right in terms of what I did before. All right. Now apparently all is forgiven. What an extremely unusual choice, the fact that you can, so you can make him angry enough to attack, but so you can progress stuff forward. You just need to take them out and, you get to reset. Good lord. Stop! I better have an instant heal or I'm done. Stop! Ah! Alright, hopefully this time I can be a little more effective with my fire. That thing seemed to come out of nowhere. Pardon? No. It's having mercy on me, it seems. See if we can dodge the spring. Nope. If Martin ever survives to become emperor, I'm going to assume that this is not part of the story. It seems to make sense that you'd be able to pick up mushrooms off of a log. I don't know why I keep thinking that I can. Maybe it's because I can do it on trees. In retrospect, I decided I did not need the sackcloth pants.
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Weynon Priory.
Hold on, tell me what happened.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Mabarel is dead.
Who's attacking Weynon Priory?
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran.
Where's Jauffre? Is he safe?
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
Be glad you are weak.
The time of cleansing is almost. I do not fear death.
Yes, always be sure to do your assassinations with a snack. Who said that? Oh, come on! I can't complain too much because it is modded, but... The other thing is, too, because apparently the rights to the main theme, like, apparently that's not something that you can stream. It actually causes the video to get muted.
God's blood that came out of nowhere. Have you seen Grandmaster Jauffre?
Eleanor said he was in the chapel.
Quick! He may need our help.
I don't know if this is the chapel, though.
My blood for the Emperor.
I'm guessing I can't change hats right now. Because I can.
Fire. Talos bless me.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon.
The training of
Harry, the time of
I do not fear death.
I mean, they're not the worst parting words, I
back.
suppose.
Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Weynon House. We need to go see if it is safe.
I'll go check on the amulet.
We'll go together, but I fear the worst.
Rejoice through faith, your afflictions are banished.
Hello
fear the enemy.
Greetings.
They've taken it. The Amulet of Kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn.
Yeah, well, that's not exactly the most secret room, my friend. I found Martin. He's safe.
So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will.
Where can Martin be safe?
Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once.
Tell me more about the Amulet of Kings.
With the amulet taken by the enemy, we must get Martin to safety at Cloud Ruler Temple.
What about assistance?
You may as well take Prior Maberel's horse from the stable. He won't have use for it any longer.
What about Cloud Ruler Temple?
Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruma, our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge of last resort. Martin will be as safe there as anywhere. We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Alright, if you'll excuse me, I just need to step away for a second. I can't mute the stream or anything, but I'll try and keep it brief. Alright, sorry about that.
You look like a bright one.
Let's find that horse. This is a very odd way of navigating. Sorry, there's one other thing. I've gotten I'm hungry, so I've gotten an orange, and I'm going to try not to eat it into the microphone. But I'm going to at least peel it. Sorry I'm not a little more organized, but this is my last chance to record before I would be late for the broadcast, so... Conversations are going to be hard with this. least it was a bandit. Sorry. Ah. For God's sake. I gotta find out what's causing all these crashes, because this is getting a little ridiculous.
Yes?
Nothing. Never mind.
Bye.
Yeah, I thought I could pick the,
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple. I haven't had a good night's sleep since Kavach was attacked. The sooner we reach Cloud Ruler Temple, the better. Lead on.
Gotta remember no material gathering when I'm on a horse. I think I just kind of gotta hope that they're behind me, because it's a real pain to turn around and, Oh, Martin, why? Stop!
it's you, the hero of Kvatch. This is truly an honor.
Thanks. It's funny, there's just so much stuff to do, but because we have a priority mission, it's, and I'm on horseback, so there's not a whole lot you can do on that. I was wondering if I could maybe see Martin. Ah, close enough. I don't know about our third companion, though, Jauffre. I know I'm being paranoid, but if I'm only given silence on this journey, it's probably best that I not repeat the majority of it. Leave the horse alone, damn it. Oh, he lost his horse.
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple. I haven't had a good night's sleep since Kvatch was attacked. The sooner we reach Cloud Ruler Temple, the better. Lead on.
Stone stirs under your hand. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armor?
Not in this case. Hey, Aurora Borealis. Looks like we have to go through, Prima.
You get any closer and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off. I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now walk away before I get nasty.
Before?
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch! I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
I don't know what I did.
Here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First we search you, confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience.
What is this regarding?
Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her.
Tell me more about the Countess.
The Countess is in attendance from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. If you wish to seek audience with her, please return at that time. You're also welcome to wait anywhere in the Great Hall. Good day.
Apparently I've taken a lot of things. Alright, now I gotta find a way of getting my horse back.
Rejoice, through faith your afflictions are banished.
all together now.
What can I do for you?
Not arrest me.
I've heard that Jantus Brolus is skilled with both magic and steel.
Be seeing you.
You gonna get on your horse there, or? Alright, so I'm a little curious. If we just walk through the city, do we get the horses back? I mean, I suppose it's not the end of the world if I walk the last bit of the way, but...
What can I do for you?
Tell me about Bruma.
We drink because we're happy. We're Nords. It's just the thick tongue and fat head the day after that makes me unhappy. Bye. Bye.
Well met.
No, the horses do not teleport. Alright. Alright, now that image makes me scared.
Grandmaster, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
We just gonna leave the door open like that?
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hail, Dragonborn! Hail, Martin Septim! Hail!
Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Jauffre, all of you, I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Good evening.
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea.
We need to get that amulet back.
Of course. The Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires. And stop the Oblivion invasion.
And you will be the Emperor.
The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Jauffre will know where to start.
What do you know about the Oblivion Gate?
Something has changed to make these stable portals to Oblivion possible. Jauffre believes that the death of the Emperor and the darkening of the Dragonfires is the key.
And the Amulet of Kings?
All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor told you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kvatch. Everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kvatch is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do. If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, you must waste no time in recovering it.
What about Daedric magic?
I haven't always been a priest. In my youth, I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic. Let's just leave it at that. Don't worry about me, my friend. Hail. I know I'm in good hands here.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
You mean rejoin? What are my duties?
The Blades are sworn to the service of the Emperor as the mortal representative of the dragon blood of the divine Talos.
Yes, I'll join the Blades.
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Brother of the Blades.
Tell me more about the temple.
This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings.
About that.
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Anything else?
The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything now. Once we have it back, Martin can use it to light the dragonfires in the Temple of the One and reseal the barriers between Oblivion and our world.
Tell me more about the Blades.
This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing.
Don't mind if I do.
Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
So I don't know why I am now over-encumbered. Ah, that's why.
aboard, sir.
There's not much here, is there?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Hail!
Excuse me.
Sir?
Hail!
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Probably gonna be carrying this for a while. This does look kind of neat. I'd like to hang on to it if I can, but it is very heavy and worth a lot. And honestly, it doesn't do that much damage.
What can I do for you?
Didn't we just...
We'll see. Don't make me laugh. I doubt you really mean that. You've got a point. I won't fight you. You're full of it. Where'd you get? Don't be silly. I won't fight you. I'm not buying. That's not bad. Have a look at my... Make me a bet. No deal. You're trying to drive me out of business. Make me a better offer. You've made a good bit of gold. I can't... Thank you for your business.
As a start.
Farewell.
I'm Ulfin, the light armor trainer. Skjorda and I run Nord Winds. Please excuse us. We had a little drink up last night. Still a little muzzy. Knowledge is power. I'm listening. That's great! How's it go again? Really? Is that... Don't try to manipulate me. Oh, I like that. Don't try to manipulate me. Remarkable. You're wasting your breath. Really? What nonsense. That's great. That's just talk.
Yeah, I did that wrong.
Oh, where'd you get that? That's good. Don't waste your flattery on me. Remark, you're wasting your breath. Remarkable. You're Oh, what nonsense. Oh, I like that. Don't try to manipulate me. That's just... Well done. That's not bad.
Tell me about Proma.
Just like Skyrim, except for all the tight-ass Heartlanders around. All work and chapel. No wonder they're so sour. Perhaps you need new armor. Oh. You'll need to make... You don't expect me to... You'll need to make a... That's just not... I can't... I'll make... I can't... Thank you for your patronage.
Probably should have seen what the limit on his,
I'm Ulfin. Now let's do business.
Why not?
You've made another satisfied customer.
Saves me the effort. Alright, now, it seems to me there was work for me here.
but a Nord named Tolgan. Apparently, he's the herald of Countess Nerina Carvain from here in Bruma. He's presented me with a stipend of gold and a request from Lady Carvain to meet her at the castle. Not wanting to offend the Countess, I should accept the request and make my way there when she holds court.
Also, I think we're due for a book.
Alicia Otis, Guide to Bruma. Father Talos, protect us all. My name is Alicia Otis, and I'd like to tell you about Bruma. Bruma is understood to be a Nibonese country, but in truth it is more Nord than Nibonese, on account of its close proximity to the Skyrim border, and on account of the terrible cold and discomfort from its location high in the Jarl Mountains. Bruma is always cold and covered with snow, with braziers kept burning in every quarter to prevent the citizens from freezing to death. Everything is built in wood, since trees are so plentiful in the forests of the Jarls, and even rich men live here in dirty wooden huts. It is little wonder that the Nords are such drunken heathen savages, for life is impossible in such a climate, and one might be tempted to drink into insensibility or sell one's soul just to find sanctuary from the bitter cold and relentless wind. Castle Bruma is cold and drafty, carelessly decorated, and dark with soot from the perpetually burning braziers. The smell of smoke and cinders is overpowering. The high ceilings are grand, but impossible to heat, and one is never able to get warm. The ancient layers of soot and filth encrusting the stonework make it difficult to appreciate the exceptional stone carving. Except in its stonework and grand scale, the castle is like the log huts of the people, cold, dark, drafty, and dirty. Countess Nerina Carvain is a Nibonian heartlander and a dutiful chapel-goer and a respected ruler, though she is a cunning and ruthless negotiator and has a reputation for sharp dealing and treachery. Administration of the county is efficient and well-ordered, and a well-trained and aggressive town watch under command of a hard-nosed Nord captain ensures that thieves and beggars are not very troublesome, though Nords are famous for drunkenness and rioting. Access to the castle is through a gate west from the town into a courtyard. The shops, inns, guilds are located to the north, either on the western terrace near the castle gate, or below the terrace north of the chapel. The chapel is the central feature of southern Bruma, with houses ranged along the inside of the walls along the east and south. The streets are cramped and barren, since few trees and plants can survive the cold, but the town is compact and quickly explored. Bruma's Nibonian citizens faithfully observe chapel Sundus rituals, and the lower classes are unregenerate followers of the heathen Nord gods, and they keep to their own secret superstitions and uncivilized practices. You will not be surprised to find that you can purchase good quality weapons and armor here, for Nord smiths are famous for the quality of their wares, but you should not expect to be able to purchase books here, for Nords are ignorant and not fond of reading. The fighters and mages guilds are poor and short-staffed, for no one wants to be posted to such a grey and cold land, but at least the mages guild is kept good and warm, though I shrink from imagining what infernal engines are employed to produce and preserve that heat. May the Nine bless and save you.
I want to try and make some progress through the books I have as well. So we don't have Volume 4 of the Real Baronzaya, but I believe we have the 3 volumes of the biography of Baronzaya. Nope, only the real. Alright, let's see what else we have then.
Darkest Darkness. In Morrowind, both worshippers and sorcerers summon lesser Daedra and bound Daedra as servants and instruments. Most Daedric servants can be summoned by sorcerers only for very brief periods, within the most fragile and tenuous frameworks of command and binding. This, fortunately, limits their capacity for mischief, though in only a few minutes, most of these servants can do terrible harm to their summoners as well as their enemies. Worshippers may bind other Daedric servants to this plane through rituals and pacts. Such arrangements result in the Daedric servant remaining on this plane indefinitely, or at least until their bodily manifestation on this plane is destroyed, precipitating their supernatural essences back to Oblivion. Whenever Daedra are encountered at Daedric ruins or in tombs, they are almost invariably long-term visitors to our plane. Likewise, lesser entities bound up by their Daedra lords into weapons and armor may be summoned for brief periods or may persist indefinitely, so long as they are not destroyed and banished. The class of bound weapons and bound armors summoned by temple followers and conjurers are examples of short-term bindings. Daedric artifacts like Marunis Razor and the Mask of Clavicus Vile are examples of long-term bindings. The Tribunal Temple of Morrowind has incorporated the veneration of Daedra as lesser spirits subservient to the immortal Msevi, the triune godhead of Almalexia, Sothasil, and Vivec. These subordinate Daedra are divided into the good Daedra and the bad Daedra. The good Daedra have willingly submitted to the authority of Msevi. The bad Daedra are the rebels who defy Msevi, treacherous kin who are more often adversaries than allies. The good Daedra are Boethia, Azura, and Mephala. The Hunger is a powerful and violent lesser Daedra, associated with Boethia, father of plots, a sinuous, long-limbed, long-tailed creature with a beast-skulled head noted for its paralyzing touch and its ability to disintegrate weapons and armor. The Winged Twilight is a messenger of Azura, goddess of dusk and dawn. Winged Twilights resemble the feral harpies of the west, though the feminine aspects of the Winged Twilights are more ravishing and their long, sharp, hooked tails are immeasurably more deadly. Spider Daedra are servants of Mephala, taking the form of spider humanoid centaurs, with naked upper head, torso, and arms of human proportions, mounted on 8 legs and armored carapace of a giant spider. Unfortunately, these Daedra are so fierce and irrational that they cannot be trusted to heed the commands of the spinner. As a consequence, few sorcerers are willing to either summon or bind such creatures in Morrowind. The bad Daedra are Marunis Dagon, Malakath, Shegarath, and Molag Bal. 3 lesser Daedra are associated with Marunis Dagon, the agile and pesky Scamp, the ferocious and beast-like Clanfear, and the noble and deadly Dremora. The crocodile-headed humanoid Daedra, called the Daedroth, is a servant of Molag Bal, while the giant but dim-witted Ogrim is a servant of Malakath. Shegarath's lesser Daedra, the Golden Saint, a half-clothed human female in appearance, is highly resistant to magic and a dangerous spellcaster. Other type of lesser Daedra often encountered in Morrowind is the Antranak, or Elemental Daedra. Antranaks have no binding kinship or alignments with the Daedra lords, serving one realm or another at whim, shifting sides according to seduction, compulsion, or opportunity.
I don't remember if I've read this yet.
Mysterious Akavir. Akavir means Dragonland. Tamriel means Dawn's Beauty. Atmora means Elder Wood. Only Redguards know what Yokuda ever meant. Akavir is the kingdom of beasts. No men or mer live in Akavir, though men once did. These men, however, were eaten long ago by vampiric serpent folk of Taski. Had they not been eaten, these men would have eventually migrated to Tamriel. The Nords left Atmora for Tamriel. Before them, the elves had abandoned Aldmeris for Tamriel. The Redguards destroyed Yokuda so they could make their journey. All men and mer know that Tamriel is the nexus of creation, where the last war will happen, where the gods unmade Lorkhan and left their adamantine tower of secrets. Who knows what Akaviri think of Tamriel, but ask yourself, why have they tried to invade it 3 times or more? There are 4 major nations of Akavir: Camel, Taski, Tangmo, Kalpotun. When they're not busy trying to invade Tamriel, they are fighting with each other. Kamal is snow hell. Demons live there, armies of them. Every summer they thaw out and invade Tangmo, but the brave monkey folk always drive them away. Once Aldasum Dir Kamal, a king among demons, attempted to conquer Morrowind, but Almalexia and the Underking destroyed him at Red Mountain. Taski is Snake Palace, once the strongest power in Akavir, before the Tiger Dragon came. The Serpent Folk ate all the men of Akavir a long time ago, but still kind of look like them. They are tall, beautiful, if frightening, covered in golden scales, and immortal. They enslave the goblins of the surrounding isles, who provide labor and fresh blood. The holdings of the Taski are widespread. When natives of Tamriel think of the Akaviri, they think of the Serpent Folk, because one ruled the Cyrodiilic Empire for 400 years in the previous era. He was potentate Virzadu She, assassinated by the Morag Tong. Tangmo is the Thousand Monkey Isles. There are many breeds of monkey folk, and they are all kind, brave, and simple, and many are also very crazy. They can raise armies when they must, for all of the other Akaviri nations have, at one time or another, tried to enslave them. Cannot decide who they hate more, the snakes or the demons, but ask one, and he will probably say snakes. The once bitter enemies, the monkey folk, are now allies with the tiger folk of Kapotun. Capo Toon is the Tiger Dragon Empire. The catfolk here are ruled by the divine Toshraka, the Tiger Dragon. They are now a very great empire, stronger than Taski, though not at sea. After the serpent folk ate all the men, they tried to eat the dragons. They managed to enslave the red dragons, but the black ones had fled to Po Toon. A great war was raged, which left both the cats and the snakes weak, and the dragons all dead. Since that time, the catfolk have tried to become the dragons. Toshraka is the first to succeed. He is the largest dragon in the world, orange and black, and he has very many new ideas. First, Toshraka says, is that we kill the vampire snakes. Then the Tiger Dragon Emperor wants to invade Tamriel.
Pretty sure I've already read this. Yep, we read that one. Alright, we're caught up except for the numbered books.
Look at the muscles on you.
Thanks. For those of you that don't know,
I'm listening.
well, that was fun, but I really need to find how to get into the...
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
Well met, my lord. I'm sorry. You must speak to Countess Carvane for any further information.
It's a pleasure to see you. I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma. I trust the stipend Tolgan gave you whetted your appetite.
That's why I'm here.
Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Nerina Carvane. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying. Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Mad Stone.
Tell me more.
The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Mad Stone appears as a snake, coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Mad Stone was the ruins at Pale Pass.
Okay, tell me more about Pale Pass.
Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
No.
Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil. The Akaviri were strong and well supplied. But their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind, he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, it also cut off access to reinforcements and supplies from the sea.
So the Alliance ended the conflict?
Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated. It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Mad Stone.
Tell me more.
If you retrieve the Draconian Mad Stone for me, I'll be happy to compensate you by rewarding you with another Akaviri artifact. Are you game?
Yes.
I had a feeling you'd accept. Good. Then let me tell you how you're going to find the Mad Stone. I've come into the possession of a diary, written by an Akaviri messenger. I suspect that the text within can lead you to the ruins. Here's a translation of the passages we could still read. It was quite damaged. I've also included a rough map that was drawn in the diary as well. I'm also providing you with a unique key that was supposedly found with the diary. I'm assuming it'll prove useful when you arrive at the site.
Tell me more about the Mad Stone.
The Mad Stone awaits, and so does your reward if you retrieve it.
What about the diary?
I paid several scouts to try and find the ruins at Pale Pass before I hired you. They were only able to locate the first of a series of landmarks. These landmarks are mentioned within the diary. The one referred to as Dragonclaw Rock has been located. I'll mark it on your map. The rest is up to you. My scouts reported bitter cold and dangerous creatures in the area, so they couldn't proceed. Be cautious and return home soon. Good luck.
Tell me more about the diary.
The messenger's diary will make a nice companion to the Mad Stone in my collection. We'll see.
Do you know your Chancellor has a rather patchy beard?
He served Emperor Uriel for many years, and so far he has done well in an impossible situation.
Tell me more about Bruma.
Some see only the conflicts between northern and southern cultures, but I see the way they are stronger when woven together.
What about rumors?
Legion duty here in Cyrodiil is usually a dull affair. In the east, though, things are a bit more challenging, and one can make a name for oneself. May the path ahead be free of danger.
I'm pretty sure you just said that it would not be free of danger. think I'll probably go by foot. No point in risking my horse for nothing, for something that's,
Please, go ahead.
not critical.
I'm Ivara Shanit, Countess Bruma's steward. The Countess makes policy, leaving the details of administration to me.
Tell me more about Bruma.
Captain Bird and I make a good pair. He understands Nords and the North, while I appreciate the subtleties of Southern culture and politics.
Any rumors?
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
How did you hear who did that?
I'm listening. That's don't make me laugh. That's just talk. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. How nice. Don't make... You can't scare me. How nice. Where did you get that? That's good. You can... Blah, blah, blah. What a... Goodbye.
Me children are starving. I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids.
What do you know of the Grey Fox?
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
He's a fairy tale.
Oh, we'll see.
He's got two different personalities.
I can't argue. Such a... You think that's funny? What nonsense.
Alright, well, I obviously screwed this one up.
I can't argue with that. Gracious. Sorry. What nonsense. Don't waste your flattery on me. I salute you. Most impressive. You... That's just stupid.
Okay, no joke. Boast and coerce.
That's amazing. I won't... Don't... That's just stupid. You win. That's just... Don't waste your flattery on me. You win. Such adventures. How I envy you. What? Sorry. All right,
Is a fairy...
Olga sure can tell a good story. I'm not normally a big fan of bards' tales, but she's got some good ones. Blessings of Stendar upon you.
Go inside and talk to Petrine if you want to buy a horse. I can't help you.
I don't want to buy a horse, I just want to heal a horse.
Bye.
What is it? Are you looking for a horse? The Wild Eye Stables have the best paint horses in Cyrodiil.
That's all good. I'm fine,
Take
thanks.
care.
So I partly want to go on foot, not just to preserve my horse, but also to, have a chance to pick up some materials. We're okay for weight, I think. want to head back to the Imperial City, I'll take the horse, but for now I'll make the most of my foot journeys.
I've arrived at Dragonclaw Rock. I should consult the messenger's diary to learn the way to the next landmark.
Oof. I think I'm done for. Just taking a minute to collect some materials. I wasn't really ready to fight the bear, but I'll read the diary in a minute.
Day 3. It is with a heavy heart and trembling hand that I pen this latest entry. It has been several days since I've seen anyone else on the road from our garrison at Grey Ridge. The road is lonely and treacherous. I'm rationing my supplies to prepare for a tough path ahead. As long as Raymond Cyrodiil's army hasn't located our headquarters at Pale Pass, the journey should be fairly uneventful. I admit I am nervous. It is an honor to be selected to carry these orders to our fort, but sending me alone is a calculated risk. While it is not my own life I am worried about, it is the importance of the contents of the orders that aggrieves me. If they are somehow lost, the fort will not know their supplies are going to be delayed a month. Without that knowledge, the fort may choose to press the attacks on the front line as their supplies dwindle. They're counting on those supplies to be there sooner. I must not fail getting this message there. The slate rock that orders have been carved upon for safety weighs me down. It is a constant reminder of the more than physical burden that I carry. Day 7. It has been 2 days and I have finally arrived at Dragonclaw Rock. The huge formation is welcome and invigorating sight. The giant stone appears to reach down from the north and strike at the heart of Raymond's forces like our armies have been doing for the better part of a year now. I have still encountered no one else on this trial. I hope that as I head due west along the narrow path, I will find someone who can give me some news as to how our men are faring in the war.
Narrow path to the west. This is just an invisible wall. All right, then. Alright, that looks like a Spriggan. Oh god. Alright, so I gotta be a little more careful with my my health and magicka for the next little bit. Wait, what kind of arrow was I using? Ah! Thanks. Oh, alright. Apparently using the good arrows on them. Should probably find the Mad Stone before I go to... Well, this might be the narrow pass that they're talking about, though. I don't know. Ah, nuts.
I've reached the second landmark, the Sentinel. I should consult the messenger's diary once again to discern the way to the third landmark.
Alright, you know what? I think I should just read the whole thing.
Day 7 has been 2 days and I have finally arrived at Day 8. After winding my way westward, I have come within sight of the Sentinel, a huge statue placed there by some unknown artist many years ago. It stands watch pointing north, as if daring anyone to cross the borders into the Imperial nation. Weynon would be quite angry if he knew that we used this very statue as a waypoint into his domain. Last night I encountered another one of our messengers who had been beset by a pack of mountain wolves. His leg was hurt badly, but I managed to help heal it with an ampule of medicine I carried with me. He said his name was...
I don't know how to read that. Silage?
He was on his way from Pale Pass to request more supplies. I discussed with him the irony of our meeting, and he decided to travel with me back to the fort since his mission would be needless. We planned to leave at nightfall. Day 9. I'm using much of my remaining strength writing this. As we made our way north from the Sentinel, we were attacked by perhaps the same pack of wolves that attacked my companion. He had chased them off earlier after being bitten, but now they had tasted blood, they had returned in greater numbers. Fighting back to back, he and I slew the last of the beasts, but not before one of them had clawed my gut and left a terrible wound. We were able to drive them off, but I am now bleeding badly, and the only medicine I had I gave to my companion. We've decided to continue north until we reach the portal to the Serpent's Tail and seek cover inside. I will try to write more soon, but I must sleep. I am so very tired. Day 11. This is the last entry I shall be able to write. We entered the Serpent's Tail nearly a day ago, seeking shelter from the elements and the wolves. What we did not foresee was that the creatures had decided to make the Serpent's Tail their home. I did not see them clearly, but they were huge and strong. My companion died instantly as one of them cleaved off his head with a single stroke. There were 3 of these huge, ugly, man-like creatures. I ran as fast as I dared through the dark tunnels trying to escape, but as I fled, one of them hurled a boulder at me and struck me square in the back. I managed to crawl through a smaller opening and escape the lumbering monsters, but I soon realized that crawling is all that I would be able to do. I think the boulder shattered my spine, and I can no longer feel my legs. My wound from the wolf attack has reopened, and I have lost much blood. I fear that this is as far as I shall be able to go. I have failed my mission. I've been unable to get these orders to the fort at Pale Pass. I am so close, yet it may as well be leagues away, since I can no longer walk and my strength is draining. If a fellow messenger or soldier picks up this diary, please get the orders to the fort before it is too late, and please tell my wife, Vata, that Jauffre will always love her.
Alright, so because there's little stutters that are happening on the computer, I'm going to save. I'm going to take a quick minute here just to see. Alright, another Spriggan. This is just mostly to take a look and see if there's anything that I missed. I was thinking that I might find werewolves in the Serpent's Tail Pass, but then they're talking about hurling boulders.
I found the third landmark, the Serpent's Trail, which seems to be an underground passage. I'll need to traverse this passage if I am to find the ruins. Bone doesn't mean anything. I've discovered the body of the messenger who penned the diary I'd been carrying. Even though he died over 1,000 years ago, the bones have been well preserved by the frost in the caves. He seems to be clutching something in his bony hand. I should investigate. Near the body of the messenger, I have discovered a slate tablet with what appears to be Akaviri writing on its surface. This must be the orders that the messenger spoke about in the diary. Nuts. Oh, God. I can't seem to attack now. Now I can. Trying to save my magicka for the heal if I can. There we go. Yeah, so all my effort into trying to sneak on the bear didn't get me that much. I don't know if that's a seam in the level or if that's supposed to be a string.
Drat. Alright, stop. Good lord. I think I'm done. Okay, mountain lions are no joke. Good God. Bad kitty! I will very happily never have to deal with one of those again. Something tells me that wish does not come true. Oh no. Even worse. I should have saved. Is that just a rat? Yeah. Trying to avoid getting the drain. Alright, I got a little lucky there. Why no sneak?
I've emerged from the Serpent's Trail and find myself face to face with a legendary Pale Pass. A path winds down into the snowy valley. If I follow it, it should lead me directly to the ruins.
Alright, and I'm sorry to keep it very strict on the time, but I need to encode this and upload it before I go online. So I think I'm going to call it here, and we will just start with combat next broadcast. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next week.